CW here. Let's do another installment on this 350 Legend Ruger American build-up. I ordered and got in 2 of these sling mounts. This one here is going to go into the M-lock slots up here. And this one here is going to go back here in the stock to allow the use of single point sling inserts, so I can carry this on the side instead of on the bottom conventionally. Just gives you another option, another way to carry. And I thought that I would bring you guys along for the install, because this is pretty simple, and I think this will be allowed to be shown by YouTube, because we're not modifying, we're not building. So I'm hoping that this is going to be okay. So let's see what we got here. Let's get these open. All right, let's put this first one in. And these can be a bit of a bugger if you don't know the tricks about them. And what they are is you get these posts in here, and you get them partially snugged up. Get the right size bit, and you line them up like this, and you drop them in your piece where you want them to go. And then when you tighten them, they'll turn just so far, as long as they're correct. You get them loosened just enough. They'll turn just so far as you tighten them, and they lock right in. You got to get it just enough so that it'll turn right in as they tighten. So it's a little bit of trial and error to get it just right. But they will turn right in and lock in the position that you want them in, just like that. And just, you don't have to killer snug them, killer tighten them, just snug them. And it probably isn't a bad idea to put a little bit of blue Loctite on there. But it's into plastic. You know, the stock is plastic. So they tend to bite pretty good and not back off. So there we go. There's the first one. The instructions are here. They come with the part. But that's pretty much it. So let's get the second one opened up. That one's got a little bit more to it, because we have to slightly modify the stock, but not really with any special tools. You just got to pull the little plug out here. But let me get set up, and I'll come right back. In the kit, you get 1 cup, which is what your quick detach pin or sling mounts to. You get 1 nut that goes inside and gets tightened up against with the screw. And then you get a series of screws, because they don't know how thick your piece is that you're attaching. What we got to do is we got to pop out the little plug here and on the other side. So let's get that popped out. Here's this from the factory, comes set up for these. So you just have to get these plugs out. You just get a small little screwdriver, and you work the plug out, and it comes right out. You got to do both sides, because you've got to put the screw in from one side and the cup in from the other. And then you just got to decide which side you want against your body, or which hand you are, right-handed, left-handed. And that's the side you put it in on. It comes pre-set up with Loctite on it. I don't think we're going to need an overly long one. Maybe the shortest one. Let's get the right size Allen wrench here. Not sure which one we're going to need. That one right there. And what I like about this tool, I've showed you this many times in my videos. I don't know if I've talked about it, but this is from Harbor Freight, and it's part of a screwdriver, and it's collapsible or extendable for lengths, and it goes up inside the handle. And what I like about it is I dropped a little 1/4-inch magnet in there, one of those new style magnets, and it holds the bit in really well, and it also transfers magnetism, so it makes it really handy. And when it's like this for low torque and high speed, you can spin this in your fingers. It's long enough that you get a good hold on it, and you can spin nuts really quick, bolts really quick. I like it a lot. I use it a lot. And on here, we'll just use it like this, go right in, switch over to the other side, see what we got for thread sticking out. And I think it might be enough. You don't want a lot sticking out, because what you'll get is you'll have issues with it being too long and the nut sticking out to the point where you can't get your part in. So we just get the cup in there, get it in as far as it goes, which is pretty much flush. I'm just tapping it, no big deal. And then we're going to take our screw. I kind of have two hands here coming from the back side. I almost lost the rifle off the bench. Come from the back side. Put it in the hole and see what you got. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have enough. And this generally will be captured and held. Nope, it's not going to cooperate. So we'll just stick a screwdriver alongside of it to hold it, to get the thread started. And it's not going to cooperate with me, so I need two more hands. So let me get this off screen, get it started, and come back. Needed a couple hands. And there we go. I just stuck the screwdriver in there to put it alongside the bolt to stop it from spinning, and tightened it down, and the Loctite jams in there on the screw. Put these in your bag of tricks for another day, and you can save those plugs if you want to. Here's another thing that I've got here. This is a little Brownell stubby screwdriver, and I stuck another rare earth magnet in there. So when you stick your bit in here, it stays, and you get magnetism for when you're using this little one. Really, really handy for small screws, picking them up, using them. And you can get these 1/4-inch rare earth magnets at Harbor Freight too. And they drop right inside of these 1/4-inch drives, and they're awesome. So that's a good tip for you, Harbor Freight. So I already tightened that down, so that's ready to go. Let me get a couple of connectors here. I had to hunt around, but I found one. And here's what they are and how they work. I'm sure you've seen them. They just go in, push the button, and they latch. And this one spins, okay? But this one up here has stops in it. This one here latches and stops. So you push it in and turn it to where you want it to stay. Push it in and turn it. It's got 45, 90, 45 again, 90, wherever you want. And what you can do is you can clip this in and leave it as a link for a single point that you can grab. And then a lot of your single points will have two. Of course, this is for the other end. I should have done it the other way, but this one here has a quick disconnect just like that for one end, and the single point hook for the other. So however your slings are set up, of course this is backwards, however your slings are set up is what you can use. You know, you'd want this on the other side for this one. You use this one down here. But, you know, whatever you've got for slings that you might want to use. And then you can use a single point sling, style sling on this rifle. Carry it flat against your back or off your front, hanging, however you want. There you go. I hope you found it enjoyable, not too much of a dumpster fire. Sorry I jumped around a little bit there, but I got to show you a little bit, so hopefully it'll be acceptable and won't be a problem. And there you go. That's how I put side slings on these MagPull stocks. God bless everybody. CW out.